going to set up here. We've got 10 more seconds before we go to the next one. So we're squatting up and down. Everyone's doing really nicely. The next one we're going to be doing is a shoulder press. So having a rest now. We've got 10 seconds rest. Shoulder press, we're just going to have our weights like this or like this in front of you if that's more comfortable. And we're just going to be punching up towards the ceiling. All right, so we're starting in 3, 2, 1. So putting the weight up and down. Now, if you can't reach above your head, you can always do a lateral raise, which is lifting the arms out to the side like that. Both are going to be working the shoulders. Good, looking nice, everyone. So apologies if you who thought today that you're going to have Jack. You've got me, even though I've got the Australian accent, so hopefully not too different for your Saturday mornings. All right, we've got 10 more seconds for this one now. Now, every time we do a new round, if you can go a little bit heavier than the previous round, that's great. If not, keep the weight the same. That's the goal. All right, having a rest there. Okay, next exercise we're going to be doing is a lunge. So we're going to be taking one step forward, one step back. So we're going to have our right leg in front of us, our left leg back. And we're going to be coming down and then back up. All right, so we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming up and down. Now, again, you can do this with weights if you are able to. If not, you can just do a body weight. And if you need to hold on to something as well for your balance, you can also do that too. I'm not too concerned about your balance here. We mainly just want to focus on the lunging, bending both the knees and using our quads and our glutes to push ourselves back up. Good. Really nice, everyone. Looking great. We've got everyone lunging in sync. It's nice to see from here. All right, we've got 5 more seconds of this one. And then we've got a little break, and then we're lunging on our left side. Good. And having a rest there. All right, so we're swapping over now to the left side. So keep the same weights in your hands. Good. And in 5 seconds, we'll be going into our left lunge. Good. And starting now. Lovely work, everyone. Great way to start your Saturday. Hopefully it's going to be a nice day today with some sun. Vitamin D, as you would all know, very important for bone health too. Helps bring calcium into the bones. That's really important, especially in the UK winter, as I'm finding as an Australian who's used to the sun. I need to get my vitamin D in me as well. All right, we've got 15 more seconds for this one. Keep going. All looking really nice. Good, 5 more seconds. Next thing we're going to be doing is a push-up. So that can either be on the floor, coming up and down. You can have your knees on the ground to help, or you can do it on a bench. So you can put your hands on a bench and have your feet behind, and that can help still work the chest as well. So when you're ready, we're going to be starting that now. Good. So going against a wall or a bench or on the floor if you can. I'm seeing a few of you on the floor with your feet up. That's great. But do whatever feels comfortable for you. Fantastic. We're just over halfway. Keep it going. Really focusing on nice form. Keep that core nice and tight, making sure you're making a nice plank with your body. You're not arching your back as you're coming up and down. We've got 5 more seconds left. Good, and have a rest. Nice. All right, so now we've got our balance to finish off this round. So we've got 45 seconds standing on the right leg. So you're going to stand on your right leg, lift your left leg up. And you're going to see if you can hold for the entire 45 seconds. Now, if you need to touch onto something, that's fine, but try and hold that single leg balance. So when you're ready, starting now. And if you do need to touch down, count how many times you have to touch down, and that's your goal to try and get under for the next 2 rounds. And if you need to, you can, to make this a little bit easier, stand in a tandem stance, so you can have one foot in front of the other. So that can make it a little bit easier for you to do. Or if you can, like I said, try and stand on that one leg if possible. If this is too easy, then you can close your eyes. That can also make it a little bit more challenging. Good, and we'll finish up in 3, 2, 1. Good, nice work. Swapping over to the other side now, onto your left. Same thing, trying to see if you can maintain the whole 45 seconds on your left side, starting now. And see if you notice the difference between side to side. See if the left feels stronger than the right or vice versa. If you are feeling like you can't do this as well, try and see if you can use your muscles to help you out. So using your glutes, using your quads, using your calves. This can often help improve our balance by helping the muscles hold our joints in a better position rather than simply relying on our feet to hold us from falling side to side. Good, nice work, everyone. All right, we've got 10 more seconds of this round, and then we've got a little bit of a break, and then we'll go to our second round. Good. In 2, 1, squatting up and down. We've got 45 seconds. Try and get yourself nice and low. Really focus on squeezing through your quads, so your thigh muscles and your glutes at the back to push yourself up. And really control that form. What we don't want is when you're doing these, we don't want to see your knees come in. We want to try and make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart and you're pushing your knees outwards as you're coming up and down. That helps you use your glutes a little bit better, makes your knees feel a bit more comfortable. This is going to lead to better form and greater strength. Good. All right. We've got 10 more seconds. Good, and having a rest there. Nice. All right, the next one is our shoulder presses. So grab the 2 weights you were doing for your shoulder presses. You can come up and down in a wide grip, almost creating a W with your body, or you can have a neutral grip where you've got your hands in closer if that's more comfortable for you.
Hi.
Good, nice work. I can see everyone with some weights. That's awesome. Good job. All right, we've got 15 seconds left. So now the next 2 are lunges. So you can start on your right leg for 45 seconds. We have a break and then we go to the left leg. And now if you managed to do lunges the previous time, just do squats instead for this one. All right, having a rest there. Good, we've got a 15-second break. Now you can either hold some weights for the lunges or you can do it without weights, whatever feels comfortable for you. All right, in 5 seconds, we're starting with lunges on our right leg. The right leg in front, coming up and down, starting now. Good work. When you're doing your lunges, what you want to focus on is getting yourself into a nice 90-degree position. So you want to come down with a 90-degree bend of your hips and your knees, and then come back up. So it's up and down, controlling that motion. I've got 15 seconds left on this leg before we swap to the other side. Good, all right, having a rest now. Swapping to that other side. Keeping in mind, if you've been counting your reps, see if you can do more for the last set. So not going too fast to compromise your technique, but seeing can we just get more repetitions in that 45 seconds. All right, starting on your left leg now. Good, nice work. When it comes to osteoporosis and bone loading, we want to try and lift as heavy a weight as we comfortably can. So I'd rather you do less repetitions at a heavier weight and then more repetitions at a lower weight, because the heavier the weight is, the greater bone loading we're going to get, and the more we're going to hopefully start to improve our bone mineral density. I've got 15 more seconds left of this one. Good. And finishing up in 3, 2, 1. All right, having a break, we've got our push-ups. So again, if you did it on a bench or on the wall, see if you can go a little bit lower this time. If you did it on your knees, see if you can try maybe 1 or 2 repetitions on your feet and then go back down to your knees. Just trying to see if we can push ourselves that a little bit more. All right, when you're ready, we're going to be doing the push-ups now. So getting yourself into position. Good. See if you can try and aim for a personal best. If last time you did 2 or 3 on your hands and your feet, try and make that 4 or 5 today. But each week, setting yourself a goal to get that a little bit better. So by the end of the year, like we mentioned before, we're trying to see if we can do all the 45 seconds on our hands and feet. All right, we've got 10 more seconds of this one. Good. 3, 2, 1. Stopping there. Nice work. Coming and standing up, have a little stretch if you need to. We've got our balance. So we've got our right leg first and then our left leg. See if you can hold for the entire 45 seconds. All right, we are starting now. Good. Standing up, lifting one leg up, standing on that right leg. Now, balance is super important for so many reasons. Mainly when it comes to osteoporosis, it's for reducing the risk of a fall. Obviously, we want to try and minimize our injury risk and our fall risk, and having great balance is a really nice way to do that. So a way that I like to do this at home as well is when I'm brushing my teeth, washing the dishes, watching TV, whatever it might be, standing for the tube, is just seeing, can you just stand on one leg? Can you try and incorporate that more and more into your daily life? Because the more you do it, the better it's going to get, and the more your balance will start to improve. We've got 5 more seconds on this side, and then we're going to swap to the left side. Good, having a rest there. All right, onto our left side now. In 5 seconds. Or you can get straight into it now if you'd like to. That's also good as well. All right, starting now. Good. 30 seconds left. Keep it going. If it is getting easy, trying to close your eyes, see if you can challenge yourself that a little bit more, or turning your head side to side, that can also make it a little bit more challenging. Good, nice work. We've got 5 more seconds for this one, then we've got a break before we go to the final round. Good, and having a rest. Nice work. Get yourself a drink of water. Pat yourself down in this warm weather we're having, which is actually quite nice for a change. Any questions before we go into the final round? Anything anyone wants to try and make harder or need to make easier of those exercises, or we're all coping okay? Good, I've got some thumbs up. I'm happy with that. We've got 30 seconds before we're going to get into the final round. Again, we're starting with squats. So we have squats, shoulder presses, lunges, push-ups, and then our balance. So starting off with a heavy weight. If you can go heavier this time, that's awesome. If not, keep it at the same weight you've been doing for the previous 2 rounds. And we're squatting up and down. So both legs up and down like this. All right, we're going to be starting in 5 seconds. All right, beginning now. Holding that weight nice and close to your chin. Keep it close to your chest so you're not letting it fall in front of your body. And sitting yourself down, bending both the hips and the knees. So you want to feel your quads, your thigh muscles, and your glute, your bottom muscles working to bring yourself back up. If you feel your knees getting sore, this can sometimes just be because the knees are coming inwards if our glutes aren't working as well. So try and push your knees out a little bit relative to where the feet are. That can often help with knee pain and also get you a bit stronger as well in that position. Good. 10 more seconds. Good, and stopping there. Good, either keep the same weights or grab different weights. We're going to be doing now our lunges. Oh, sorry, our shoulder presses, my bad. We're doing our shoulder presses. So get the weights where we're going to be lifting above our heads, up and down. All right, we're starting now. This is the final round, so try and go maybe that extra rep or that 1 kilo heavier. Make sure you leave nothing there in the tank. Good work. Keep it going. We've got 15 seconds left. Should feel those muscles starting to fatigue. A little bit harder to lift those weights up. Keep it going. We've got 5 seconds left. Lovely work, everyone. And having a break there. Now, grab the weights. We're going to be doing our lunges. So starting off with our right leg in front first. Good. In 3, 2, 1, coming down. Nice. If you're feeling a little bit wobbly or it's feeling a bit challenging to maintain your balance, helps to engage your core. So sucking your stomach muscles, really bracing through those abdominals. That will help provide a bit more stability and control as you're coming up and down, and allow you to transfer the weight nice and evenly through your feet. Good, lovely work, everyone. We've got 10 more seconds before we're going to the left side. Good, and stopping there. Great, switching sides, we've got the left one in front now. All right, in 5 seconds, we're going to be lunging on our left leg. Good, and starting now. Great, keep it going. Nice work, everyone. We've got 15 more seconds left. Good. 5 seconds, and then we're going into our push-ups, so getting on the ground. All right, stopping there. Onto the ground or the bench or the wall, whatever you're using to do your push-ups. In 5 seconds, we're going to be starting that. All right, and beginning now. Awesome. I hope everyone's had either a nice hearty breakfast to prepare them for the workout today, or is going to have one straight after this. Good protein intake and good calcium is really important for bones and our muscles as well as we get older. So that's a really good thing after exercising, to make sure we get a good amount of protein, carbohydrates, and some calcium to help replenish us from the workout today. We've got 10 more seconds of this and then we're having a rest. Good, and stopping there. Great, almost done, guys. We've got our balance to finish off. So starting on our right leg, lifting our left leg up. Good, get yourself all ready. And we're starting now. Good. Really try and focus on engaging the muscles in the legs and the core to hold and stabilize your balance. And if that's easy, again, doing your side to side head turns or closing your eyes can make it a little bit more challenging. Having me talk while you're trying to concentrate also makes it more challenging. So there's a method to my madness. All right, we've got 10 more seconds. Good, and finishing up there. All right, last one, balancing on our left leg. If you manage to get through the full 45 seconds without touching down your foot, try and do the same with the left leg. Good, lifting that right knee up. And starting now. Finish on a high. This is our last exercise of the day. Halfway through. Good. As you're turning your head side to side, notice if there's any dust in the corner that you haven't noticed before that needs a wipe down. Or looking out the window, seeing the sunny sky hopefully coming through the clouds. 10 more seconds. Good. And finishing there. Well done, everyone.